Greetings, this is my first video, so let me introduce myself. I'm Pixie Comments. I'm going to be doing commentaries. I would first like to apologize about the audio. I am still trying to figure out voice modifiers and will be fixing this in the future. Today we will be looking at a man called the 1316Killer. Someone who seems to have made an entire video so he could have the last word in a conversation in the comment section, instead of simply ignoring them and moving on. So let's start off.
What's up, guys? Another video made for entertainment fucking purposes, okay? So if it's hard to handle this fucking video, unsubscribe from my channel and move the fuck on. In that direction, or that direction, or that fucking direction, or this direction, or fucking that direction. I don't care what fucking direction it is. Just move the fuck on. Okay, I'm fixing to go to the gym. I didn't put on a muscle shirt to impress anybody, alright? Because God knows I probably wouldn't. Drinking me some stuff to get pumped before I go to the gym. Look at these shoes. Aren't those awesome fucking shoes? I love these. These are great. Anyway, enough with my shoes. I'm not going to wear one shoe during the video, so I'll take the other shoe off.
And what does this have to do with the video's subject? This really feels pointless and simply acts as padding. I understand you obviously don't have a script, but you should try and keep up on the subject of the video.
I didn't put the beanie on. Why didn't I put the beanie on? Because just a little while ago, I got some dumbass message. I put the beanie on because I need a fucking haircut, okay? I've said it time and time again. Don't really care to wear the beanie, but on occasion, I wake up and my hair's like this, so I just throw on the beanie, throw on the glasses, and make a video, okay? Taking off the beanie, having hair like this in the video, because I do not want to be compared to Alpha fucking Omega, alright? For the love of God, because I fucking wore a beanie, I can at least string fucking sentences together, and I'm not soft as fucking toilet paper. So don't compare me to Alpha fucking Omega. Thank you.
Yay! You finally got to the point of the video! Really, it took you about 2 minutes of talking to get to the point of the video. Anyways, your desire to not be compared to someone is understandable, even though I have no idea who that is and I'm lost on if being compared to them is good or bad. If you're going to name drop someone, make sure that the people know who they are. They could be another obscure person like yourself that not a lot of people know about.
Now, what we're going to get into is the comment section down below, okay? And how you get your ass deleted off of my channel so you can make another fucking account and come back. I don't even care if you're a long-time fucking subscriber. If you can't understand when somebody doesn't want to fucking talk to you anymore because you don't live in the real world and interact with real fucking people, okay?
Okay, so where to begin with this? Well, I guess the first place to start with would be the implication that anyone who uses the internet doesn't have a life outside of it. Even ignoring the fact that you are on the internet as well, this is simply not true. In order to be on the internet, you have to be able to afford it, which either means you have a job and have to interact with people, or are young and have school and have to interact with people as well.
Let me explain something. When somebody says in real life, I'm done with the fucking conversation, we're done. We're done with the fucking conversation. Even if you think you can beat that person's ass, and some nerd tells you we're done with that conversation, usually people respect each other and you're like, hey, I just pissed this guy off. He doesn't want to talk to me about this anymore. Oh, he's walking away. What do I do? You're done with the fucking conversation, but unfortunately because of the fucking internet, you don't understand when somebody is walking away from you from a fucking conversation.
Going to cut you off mid-sentence on this one, but I will let you continue once I've made my point. The internet did not make it so people refused to walk away from conversations. I've dealt with people like that for a long time, and most of them were not on the internet. People have been rude and belligerent from the beginning of time, and that has been longer than the internet. So, moving on.
Because all you do is live on fucking YouTube, video after video game video, arguing in the goddamn comment section down below. So when someone tells you they are done with you, you don't fucking get it and still type your nerd shit out in the fucking comment section.
I don't get paid for fucking YouTube. I don't give a fuck about you. I am not obese and telling you that I fucking love you when I don't fucking know you. And speaking of that, when you're as big as a fucking house and obese and you can't love yourself, how do you love fucking subscribers you don't fucking know?
Okay, now this is blatantly ridiculous. You're trying to say that all nerds are obese and have depression? That's absurd. Not everyone is the kind of nerd that appears on TV. From my experience, most people that could be called a nerd are not fat or suffering from depression. In fact, most of them look a lot like you.
I'll tell you how. When they buy you a fucking house, that's how. I don't love you. I'm a guy making videos to entertain. And either you're entertained or you're not entertained and you get the fuck off the channel.
I'm not entirely sure what you're even trying to get at. Are you trying to say that video makers only care for the audience if they pay their audience? If so, then I'm going to have to say that's not right. Plenty of content creators care for the audience. It doesn't even have to be video creators. I know plenty of people who will create stuff simply for their fans. So, no, that's not how that works.
So with that said, let's talk about people that just don't fucking get it. So I made a video about a guy that got his Nintendo Mario Maker's levels deleted, okay? Nintendo owns their copyrighted material.
Don't eat me! On a more serious note, what was the point of leaning in like that? It really doesn't do anything for your argument. All you leaning in does is make me want to close your video and discard it. So would you please get out of my face? Anyways, for the next minute and a half, he yells at the camera about stuff I have nothing to say about, so skipping that.
But one subscriber thought I was talking about YouTube and wanted to argue with me about YouTube and YouTube's copyrighted thing and how it's all fucked up and this and that and the other fucking thing. I don't care. Guess what I do? I upload videos without copyrighted material. Oh, sure, there's toys on the wall and da-da-da-da-da-da and blah, 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 and your shirt has a Nike symbol and blah, blah. You know what? Then I'll do my fucking videos naked in a white goddamn room, okay? Until my videos get flagged for a toy hanging on the fucking wall or a Nike symbol on my fucking shirt, we won't worry about that. And they're not getting flagged because I'm not using video game fucking material. And just because other big YouTubers seem to fucking push the agenda that it's okay to use copyrighted material does not make it fucking okay.
What agenda? The fact that they have the right to use video games in their videos. If so, well, sorry to bust your bubble, but most video game videos are done for the purpose of reviews. Reviews give criticism and therefore are covered by fair use. And the videos that aren't are used by companies as free advertisement. That's why they aren't taken down.
If I uploaded a fucking video to YouTube of a fucking movie for you to watch and it got copyrighted claim, I don't own the video. I bought the video. That doesn't mean I could fucking distribute it on fucking Nintendo. It's the same concept.
It really depends on how you are using the movie. If you're posting a review, then you would be able to use parts of the movie.
With Mario, with Nintendo, you fucking idiots. And so then I gotta listen to this shit in my comment section. Games are not full movie experiences. Blah 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 blah. Vomit, 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 vomit forth in the fucking comment section. I get a message like fucking a New York Times bestseller list. And then he goes on, if you buy a hammer, really? You're comparing Mario to a fucking hammer? If you buy a hammer and you don't pay for each individual nail you drive into the blah-blah-blah, you're driving those nails into my fucking head. You're comparing nails and fucking hammers to fucking Mario Brothers? Are you kidding me?
It's called an analogy. It's supposed to be an example. It's a valid way to argue that's been done many times before and will continue to be done for a long time to come.
And then he goes on to say, the developer is abusing the copyright YouTube system, blah, 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 blah. He just keeps banging my fucking head against the fucking keyboard, and I don't want to hear it. It's ridiculous. That's, if I was at work and some nerd came up to me and had this argument with me, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. I gotta walk away from you before you get punched in the fucking face.
So now you're giving out threats of violence. If someone tries to start a discussion, then the actual way to go about it is to talk. It's how we, as humans, have decided is the acceptable way to deal with such things.
Back away from me and see, in real life, in real fucking life, that's what we do. We go, hey, stop talking. Get away, arm's length. Get away from me right now before I fucking kill you, okay?
So, your only options are to either ignore someone or to give them death threats. I got on to you about the violence, but this is something else. And once more, you give a statement about how the internet isn't part of real life. Seriously, the internet is real.
You fucking nerd! Enough! You are driving me insane. Then he starts talking about let's play, blah, 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 blah. Dude, it was a video to be fucking comedic. It was about Nintendo deleting this asshat's levels that he created because, well, they own the fucking material. How hard is that to fucking understand? And then I still keep getting the fucking messages. Why are you still sending me messages? And I said, I'm not talking about YouTube. Like hoping that would end this conversation of me getting mentally raped with YouTube comments.
Mentally raped by comments? Dude, if you don't like the conversation and don't want to continue, how about you follow your own advice and leave? You have no reason to continue posting back to this person.
But no, then he gives me some infantile dick. He compared Nintendo to a dick. Well, if I took Nintendo's dick and I created... Whoa, stop right there. We are done. You are now comparing parts of the anatomy to Nintendo. And I hate to break it to you, but I had to let him know. You're taking somebody's dick against their will. This is your argument. When you take somebody's dick against their will and use it, that's called rape, you fucking moron!
No, that's an analogy. We've been over this.
So then, after I explained that to him, that comment magically got deleted. And then I said, I'm done. Your descriptions, they're infantile. They're driving me mad, right? And then I get another one. Then he gives me... Stop! You're driving me insane! Do you not have a job? Do you not have a fucking life? You're comparing Nintendo and dicks! Hammers and dicks and Nintendo, oh my! Seriously, what are you doing?
So as Tommy got deleted and came back with a different argument, one that you didn't actually explain, by the way, and you once more seem to think that, well, he has to leave you alone, you can't simply ignore him.
He compared dicks to Nintendo.
Alright, this slight nitpick, but it seemed entirely pointless to pick up the camera right there. He just bitches about the same points for the next 2.5 minutes, so final thoughts. Most of this is you yelling about some guy and how he needs to leave you alone, but instead of doing the simple thing ignoring the person, you yell at the screen for nearly 12 minutes straight. Add in that you continue to lean in the camera to frustrating levels, it comes as if you're trying to get into our personal space. Lastly, it's really obvious you didn't script any of this out, and multiple times you fumbled over your words or didn't use them correctly. Well, your point is that I crossed. Next time you might want to make sure you use the correct words. I'm sure that you probably know how to script, as when glancing over your video list, you have a number of movies reviews there, and even though I haven't personally watched those, I figure that there is a script in those, as reviews almost always do. I do hope you improve. Hell, I may look at some of your other videos for commentaries later on. I'd like to thank anyone who's actually decided to watch this video. Given the fact that it is my first video, it is really likely to be subpar. And to anyone who's decided that they want to try and stick around, I'd like to thank them. This is going to be one strange and interesting ride. So, this is Pixie Comments, and if you decide to stick around, I will see you later.